Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, we're back live. Welcome back. Uh, Final game 3 between Pavol against Ryan. um, Pretty exciting game 1. An early knockout in game 2. And yeah, this one's gonna be the decider. So uh, I think Ryan was a bit nervous since he didn't get to play in season 1. And he's also the only AGA pro, so he really wants to win.
Mm. Yeah, such a big pressure on him.
So this game is definitely gonna be
Game resumed.
intense, let's say. And the players, this time they picked colors at random, so the first 2 games alternated. And this time by Nigiri, Pavel got black, so the same as game 1. So far in both games, white won and Komi was the decider. Let's see if that holds for game 3 as well. But we got a different opening this time.
Yeah.
In the
Is that the
first
switch?
game, Ryan opened with double Hoshi, right?
Mm. Yeah, I wonder how they will play this game because maybe they will be a bit tired and they will play faster. I don't know. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. After, I think in game 3, it's more likely to see blunders from the players. But they're also, since it's close and it's 1-1, like neither of them,
Yeah, they don't
the
want.
desire not to lose is also bigger.
Mm.
Yeah, and Pavel plays approach and then encloses a corner. So the theory is that if you just enclose, then white enclose, and that compared with this, it's better to like that. But just by this exchange of 1 for 2, black gains something. But it's not really gain something. It's more like it's just a different kind of game. So now
Yeah,
instead of
I
white
think it's right. I
enclosing the
mean,
corner, white gets a larger shape.
but white need many moves to kill this stone, so
Yeah, but overall
avoiding the
also,
shibari is good.
but he gets more influence towards the left.
Yeah. And the bottom.
So it's just a trade-off. Sun is normal here. Yeah, and this jump, I think we're gonna see this jump a lot from Pavel.
Mm.
It's good. Now we know next time when the tournaments come back, we know
Exactly what to do.
we know what's coming at least. The problem with this jump is that it's not a bad move, so it's not like you can punish, but at least you won't be surprised.
Ah.
One way which I saw recently to play against the jump is to Hane first.
Yeah, it seems I have some problem with my sound.
I don't hear Tangi. Wait. No,
Yeah,
no,
probably
it's from me. It's from me.
It's fine.
Try
Alright,
to talk now. I think your sound should be better.
Okay. So, yeah, this was okay.
Yeah, so this Hane, the idea is if black just answers, this time you can cut on this side. So even though you don't have the ladder, well, first of all, if black captures, then this is a common shape, except there is a very suspicious exchange where black played this 2 and white captured, right? Compared with just the Joseki, right? Like this is even, but now if black makes this exchange, it suddenly becomes pretty bad for black.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
lose core
obviously.
threats, you lose points. It's like a -5 point exchange. And
So how to play?
so the two ways to play are you either Tenuki. If you play the Kosumi again, then you're just gonna get the corner taken away. So either you Tenuki or you push. No, not jump here. Or you push here, and
Right.
then yeah, then white can Tenuki as well, actually.
And
But
what if white push now? Push and cut?
which side?
Well, F 18.
Then
You would just give. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
then
it's 1-2.
it's right. We
Yeah,
said
it's the same.
before. Now it's like black played here and white captured.
Yeah, obviously good for black.
So this is called tewari, when you take a joseki which you know to be even and you try to use it to compare a different variation, and then you can conclude which, like, is it good for you or not. So you know the joseki to be even, and then by looking and saying this is just objectively a worse position than the one resulting from the joseki, then I know this has to be bad for black, white, whatever.
Yeah, Tewari is actually one of the best thing in Go, I think. It's really good. Like Motoki Noguchi always use this, and since he's good, we have to respect. Anyway, we will place this schema again.
Yeah, again, Pavol again defends immediately with this Kosumi. So we can already, we know from his style that he likes to play the jump, he likes to defend immediately. White's compensation is this move, and black can answer actually with A, B, and C. They're all fine. In the game he chose C. So from here normally white can jump, black has to answer, and now white can Tenuki. It looks like white didn't gain anything concrete, but black just plays a bit slow in this corner. His points are safe and he's connected, but it's quite small, and white gets a stone towards the outside. And then okay, but in the game white Tenukis, it's also completely fine to Tenuki here. You don't have to answer immediately.
Just an exchange.
Oh, but he went back and played it, and then played on the left.
Yeah, this feels actually good for white. I like the style. I mean, white is quite dynamic. Still, it didn't add a move on the right. Maybe I would do this, but
yeah, white
feels
is,
like
is
it
really
feels the same.
dynamic, but as you mentioned, there is a move missing from A. Like usually you want to have a stone there to close points and make a base. When black enters there, it's gonna be quite severe. And the other thing is, as black, you also, as white, I mean, you want to play this schema. It's the same as we mentioned in the same game, because this move is big for both players. So it's like big squared.
Well, but this to be Ryan played is also.
Yeah, this move is great
twist.
too. So I think someone asked in the chat earlier what are the local josekis around d6. And I think the most common one I've seen is black Kosumi, then white jump, and
Keima in the corner maybe.
now there are a few possibilities. If you came in the corner, then white's gonna seal, and if you go outside, then white's gonna defend the corner. Black defends like this, and white defends on the bottom. This is quite common in recent pro games. You can see it in many Chinese pro games.
Is it me or this Kosumi one was not played often before? I think I never saw this move played in all the pro game.
Yeah, because before you think it's too heavy, right? It looks like it's too heavy, but actually the corner is just too big. Okay, so black took that Keima we mentioned, and now white can't bear, I think, to answer on the left, and then because now it feels like black got 2 big points, right? We said the Keima is big, we said the split on the side is big, and white didn't feel like giving 2 of them, so he defends on the right. So why? So naturally,
yeah,
also.
White has some strength with the Toby, so he can fight now.
You mean white or
It's
black?
fine.
Ah,
White can fight, I think. It's still fine with this. I think this Toby is really nice. I'm not sure it's the best move. I think I would have played J15 as well. But yeah, it looks like a good position anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree
it's
that
interesting.
G15 was probably the biggest.
Well, it's double move, right? Both players want to get this move, so you want to get it first.
Yeah, and here, this time, Pavol doesn't want to let white get that Kosumi to the corner, the Hane into the corner.
Mm.
It's so big for eye shape that now it's so easy as white to live with any move. So, and it's also quite big, just points wise. The downside is that later white can maybe play this core. If white has a good core threat, then yeah, white can force black to connect, and now white's shape becomes a bit stronger.
Mm. So what did they play?
Ryan went out with this Keima, and Pavol is attacking the group, like taking away the eye shape.
It doesn't seem so easy to attack for black. It feels like it almost feels like black put himself in a dangerous position because white is strong on the bottom left. So I don't know.
You think black should play somewhere else now?
No, of course I should do something, but I don't know about this attack. I don't know how to do. Not easy.
Yeah, this Keima feels like, I mean, it's a low impact move. If the position ever becomes like this, then I mean the Keima is taking away a vital point, but nothing else.
Mm.
So it can end up being slow. And especially I think the follow-up moves, like now white plays here to make some shape, and this move quite slow, I would say.
Uh-huh. But it's kind of center also. No? I don't believe white will allow black to capture the stone.
Well, that looks like exactly what white did in the game. So obviously, now I think white would love to be able to get this exchange in. The problem is, which core thread do you use to do this? So I think this would be big enough. Don't you agree? I mean, this would definitely be big enough. Penetrating black's corner in this way it's way bigger than the core because white loses the core, but white is not dead there yet. So it's just a few points.
Yeah. This should be fine maybe. And what about just connecting maybe and avoiding the core? Just B16. I know it looks slack, but is it fine? And just some Toby maybe. Just going out.
Yeah, white can get out, but black also feels quite safe by making a base on the left. I think white should start the core and then play Sansan. I'm okay with black winning this core.
Anyway, white doesn't have much choice. I think he has to play like this.
Yeah, I mean for black there is definitely no core threat, right? Like, well, At least
But the game,
no non-damaging core threat. Like you can play here, but then white answers and you lost something even regardless of the core. You're just losing points to keep playing a core.
I don't know, but the game feels. I would take black any day, I think. Like, just it's too easy, I think. Black just enter, white is in trouble, black connects all, and you get the points also. I don't know what you think about that, but and there is still some agi with a15 and the cut.
I think white's still alright. The reason is white got to play Hane at A, which was really big because it limits black's upper side and also like makes white thicker in the center. And the second reason I'm okay with white here is later, I don't know, let's play something now. Later there is a bunch of agi at A.
Yeah, of course. But black will add a move now. He will play c10 for sure.
But if black adds a move, then I mean, now that black won the core already, black doesn't want to still spend another move, right?
Yeah, but it will be. I mean, it's kind of center anyway, on the bottom left corner, just to play a Kema.
Yeah, so white can cut like this, and even if black tries resisting, there is still no way for black to connect his stones. So black has to answer.
And white will probably add a move on the
white's
left,
gonna defend this cutting point at A, right? Probably here.
There is a cutting point also. Then it's fine for black. I mean, once more, black will get center. He got all these big points, this corner, and he can play now c3 or b3 to leave.
White decides to make this exchange.
At least I like black.
You prefer black?
Yeah, I think I prefer white in the beginning because it's like really dynamic and I like the top in e8. But after this sequence, for sure, I take black. But it's a matter of style, huh? Probably. If you ask Lila, probably the game is not even balanced. I don't know.
No, is it? It feels quite balanced. I'm not sure about the A for B exchange, because on one hand, now you force black to make this empty triangle, which is notoriously bad shape. But on the other hand, you could have, I mean, you ruined some possibilities for yourself as white. You could have just played here and capture one stone. So also, I'm not sure it was a good exchange at the moment.
Yeah, what's the point of playing this move? Because it's center anyway, no? So
I guess he's thinking maybe it won't be center later. Like he wants to play it now and he's absolutely sure it's center.
Yeah, in case black... but he protect the cut anyway. I don't get it, yeah. You always want to play the center in the last moment. But it's a small difference anyway. So I think I just noticed why I like black in this game. And it's mainly because black will get the first corner. And he already has 3 of them, so... Black has a lot of cash, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a totally even game. But I'd be more nervous as white because I have less points. So the pressure is a little bit on white because like closing corners is easy, but closing center territory, deciding how to attack, less easy.
Yeah, and also it's not so easy to see how to close this potential. I mean, I don't know about this shape on the right. Is that something to do with the 2 stone on the bottom right corner? To make some big shibori or... but I don't see something that works immediately. Like Q5. Yeah. So I'm not sure it's balanced. Do you think it's balanced? I like black.
Anyway, black
Kata,
here.
Katako say it's even. Wow. So it's a matter of style again.
Well, here to live as black, the easiest way to live is to play like this.
Mm.
The problem with this is you gave quite a lot on the outside, so now white would play here and the bottom becomes quite big.
Yeah, but black
The
lives
chat
with
is
white
asking
corner
what
with...
is Shibori.
We can ask Motoki maybe. Anyway.
But then the chat is gonna ask you who is Motoki.
Yeah, that's
And
a
you have to
question.
explain a whole new.
Shibori is some kind of squeeze or some kind of way to enclose at least. And what I meant is like I don't find a good way to connect like Q4 and R8 for example. So it's not so easy to make the center because black already has some stone entering. Anyway, so what I feel is like black will live with 5 points, 10 points in the white corner, and once more, I feel the game is better for black, but at some point, black will have to play some move in the middle, so the game can be balanced between territory and influence.
I think one point white's looking out for is A.
Yeah, the game.
I don't know if now was the time, but it's definitely a very big place. It feels like the shape is a bit loose, but actually you don't need to. You don't even need to completely seal black. Black doesn't feel like pushing slowly.
Or does he?
Or does he? Wow, what a cool attachment here from Pavol. The idea
Yes.
with this move is if white tries to cut, then black can pierce through like this. I think maybe something like this is what Ryan had in mind when he made that exchange earlier, A for B. Because like now, if you try to exchange it, then it's not gonna be center. But since you exchanged it before, it's guaranteed.
But it seems there is some big edge now. I mean, maybe white can play directly something.
What about the other side, honey? Still doesn't look too great.
Not great.
Right? Still pierced through. So maybe white should look for something like this. Just make black flat. Black is all connected, but just second line. And white even made some tiny points over here in the middle. So I think, yeah, white's gonna keep all of this stuff in reserve for later. And he just grabs a big point for now. And black starts reducing. Name of the game now for black is reducing the middle.
But so far there are many. Yeah. Did he need to play? I mean, I know K5 is a good-looking move, but maybe he can just reduce from his proper stone. I mean, from the corner, for example, just a Toby or Kosumi like this.
Something like that?
Yeah, I would play Toby, I think. I would just play Toby. Because if you play from your stone, you're connected, and then you don't have to care. But in this kind of game, when there is a lot of potential, you don't want to give a target to the opponent.
Yeah. One target is enough for white to get something somewhere, right? White needs one of the center or the bottom side, the right side. He needs something to become big, or for black to take damage somewhere. This move is quite good. It's creating a Miai between A and B. So black's trying to settle. Do you think it's bad for white to answer?
No, I think white played good. And I think now this move J5 is a bit ambitious because on the left, white can use a weakness. I think there are many weaknesses to use. So of course, white will not play A or B, but maybe find something around the I don't know around the B9 or just or something like this, and then now counter attack with
I mean,
with the ear
in the
move.
previous variation we showed black answered, right? So if black answered, then it would be easy to attack here. But probably black wouldn't answer that last move.
Yeah,
That move
so
at
need to
9
find
is
a
not
way.
center, so need to. But yeah, something along the line of this sequence is what white is looking for.
Uh-huh. That's white answer anyway.
Hmm.
Nice.
Ooh, and wedge.
Wow, these guys are battling hard. That's good. That's what we want, some blood.
This wedge is weird shape. Just by first feeling, I wouldn't play this move. But in second thought, like, how's black gonna answer this? Okay, you Atari, then what's gonna answer?
But it's not so easy for black.
So if white connects on the outside, then Atari and black captures a big corner,
Yeah.
and there is still a bunch of Aji with the stones outside. So I think like this is a little bit too dangerous for white. White can try to close everything, but then black would just YOLO a stone in the middle. It's too risky for white to play like this. So white needs to connect on the other side. Then black's gonna connect and descend. And this doesn't look very playable for white, right? You can play in the corner, black draws back, but you're locally dead
It's
in
too
the
difficult.
corner.
Yeah, it's too
Oh, but
difficult.
wait. If white seals the outside, this capturing
You
race.
mean a sacrifice?
This capturing race looks good for black.
So this is a shibori, but but it's a big shibori. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this kind of sacrifice works.
Yeah. This is not good enough, it feels like.
Mm.
But the
But anyway,
sequence
in
is
the
kind of
minutes-
forced. I mean, it's not. White has no choice. He has to play either. But what I'm thinking is this: why doesn't white connect now?
Mm,
Right? Because now, if black plays this and descend, it's a different story,
yeah.
right?
Yes, that's true. Maybe you can ask. You can ask.
I don't know if it's a good different story, but it's a different story.
Oh,
Yeah, there has to be a lot of reading here. Like in a tournament game on a live board, this is the place where you'd spend, I don't know, 15 minutes reading easy.
yeah, and also let's not forget, like Ryan is already in the last period of Bayoyami, and Palco has still 3 periods, I think. So reading all this is not so easy with 30 seconds.
Yeah, but it's definitely a risky strategy for white to.
But also, I feel like many viewers here would be like quite afraid of this white Moyo. It's not so. It feels also dangerous for black somehow, because if black make a mistake, this Moyo is like 100 points easily.
It feels like it's too much of a all-in from white.
Yeah, I agree.
Because black, now you're giving black all the points because you have to make the center, so you're losing points in the bottom left. Reminder that bottom left was white corner, so it's not just the points black made there, it's the points white didn't make there. And now on the right side as well, black's making points, taking away points from white. I'm afraid center might not even be enough, even if white gets all of it.
But yeah, there is only one door open for white. Ah, two doors, sorry.
Ooh, white draws back. I think he's hoping black tries to play like this, and he can maybe sacrifice.
Mm.
But Pavol doesn't play like this. Pavol dives.
Well, wouldn't you play the
This move
Tiger Mouse? The Tiger Mouse, R7.
as black.
Yeah, just
Um,
easy.
yeah, you know what? I might. I mean, this peep is not significant. We don't
Yeah,
care
it's
about
not
this
working.
peep. I think it would have been fine for black to play the tiger mouth, but he wants to settle it here.
Yeah.
I think this
Let's
is
see how
like,
risky. But it feels risky, I don't know.
yeah, but it's risky for white as well. I mean, what's less risky as black? Giving the center and having a long drawn out game, and then, I mean, the longer the game is, the more chances for you to make a mistake as well. So if you invade
Yeah.
now, don't get destroyed on this invasion, then black wins for sure.
Well, at least black is cut now. Well, almost cut. But so it means he has to leave inside.
Yeah, that move, this move white took on the right side though was huge. I mean, the difference between black playing here and being able to later capture two stones, and the difference between white getting that move himself
Mm.
in cente because black has to connect. I feel like it was quite big. So I mean, at each point, black has to be careful because white might just come back on points.
Mm.
Shoulder hit here. Okay, here it starts to get complicated.
And oh yeah, this corner has a trouble.
Yeah, this corner, black owes one move, definitely. If black
Oh my god.
plays somewhere else, this is a
Yeah,
disaster.
Mm. Okay, so now there is a chance.
First feeling here,
Maybe. I was feeling, first feeling is O13, but maybe this is correct to just play tick.
yeah, I just don't want to
I
give
don't know.
black any good shape
Yeah, I
like
know.
this.
But also, like, if you let the Atari, it means black has many cente move all around. Like maybe some Tsuke in P11. And yeah, not so easy to kill after this.
Yeah. You're right. What to do?
Wow, Ali, you
Play
admit
like this?
I'm right?
What? I
Oh.
always admit you're right.
Yeah, I know. Just kidding, bro. So, yeah, it's kind of scary for black. I feel. I would be afraid a little.
Okay, so Ryan tries to defend in this way, and
Oh, that's nice. I
the
didn't
idea
expect.
is now there is this throw in here. If black tries to save two stones, white can break the corner. This would be again disaster. But what would happen is black would just sacrifice two stones.
Well, it means it's cutting stone, so now black has no weakness to aim at. If white is connected everywhere.
Yeah.
I
So
think it's
white.
a really good way. It was a really good play by Ryan.
Yeah, it's a good way to fix, but black gets to move first in the middle.
Mm.
And here, Ryan is not trying to cut. Like, he sees black can connect with one move. Well, almost, because there is still one more cut.
Yeah, also.
But yeah, he's trying to keep some points, so that he doesn't have to 100% kill black. He's trying to keep more options open for himself. So aiming to make these points over here, and then gain by attacking. Hope that's enough.
And yeah, I don't know how you feel about this, but usually this kind of situation, players are not yet in journey, but they've been playing with 30 seconds all the time. And when you have to leave like this, I mean, normally you would read many sequences, but it's not possible. So I guess both of them now will just play like first feeling moves and how the shapes they like. But it's difficult to read something here.
Yeah, C13 stones are pretty huge. Even though black can play first on the outside, getting captured there it's worth over 20 points, and it's not like black lived with one move, you know. Black just played a move which is worth, points wise, it's not worth anything, and he's making life. So yeah, black definitely doesn't want to give that.
Mhm.
I'm quite
Wow.
impressed with how calm Ryan is playing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking exactly.
I checked his game with Chen Yaoye in 2017. Actually, both games from that M Lily tournament, and yeah, I think that's a big part of what got him those wins, is that even when the position looked bad, he didn't overforce, and he waits patiently. So even here,
That's a good style.
he's not going too ham just because black grabbed a ton of points early.
But also Palco also has a solid style, but sometimes it just go crazy suddenly and lose patience. So maybe.
So what if something like this
Maybe.
happened?
Well, this is big for white, but I forgot black has everything else. Yeah, getting P2 would be amazing. I mean, O2 is basically Sente, right? So this would be a counter Sente. No, we don't have AI. At least I don't have. But I guess people in the chat can use if they want to say something.
There is too
But
much stuff to do to
yeah.
run Katagoa with the stream and reviewing and the chat. So it's enough for us to
Also-
have the chat sometimes give us the percentages once in a while, and that's it.
Anyway, it's good to sync with your head. Just to try to analyze by yourself the game, I think. I become blurry again.
Okay, so like this, white would have 60 points. That's solid. Oh, in the game, white won the ko, and black took points on the right.
But you got O2.
What's this attachment? Man. What?
Wow. Okay, so I think Ryan is trying to impress right now.
Oh, that's such a cool move. Okay, so if black captures, then you play here. Black connects, boom. Take, boom.
Wow, this is.
And
Should
if
be
you
over.
don't capture, so you cannot capture, what can you do? Connect?
No, come on. Don't do this.
I think
think
Pavol
you should
just
play-
lost the game. Wait,
No, you
wait,
can
wait, wait,
play
wait.
R17. R17 is fine, no?
But what happened here? How did white suddenly capture
Yeah,
another
that's
20 in the center? Just for those stones on the right? Those stones are on the right were not so big.
Yeah.
Now
Wait,
Pavol
wait.
takes the big move. Oh, what a
And boom.
Tesuji. That's a very cool move. Okay, so
This is a game.
white got a free call in black's corner, right? White already
I
captured
I
this.
don't believe this.
White already captured 3 stones. White is totally safe. I think looking
this is
dicey for Pavol here.
But dude, he really has to play. I mean, he cannot capture this. He had to play R17, I think, when there is a clump.
Yeah, I think there was a misread here when he.
You have to fight with R17 and try to make another call. But
Wait, what
how
about
to play
connecting?
it?
Why is connecting so bad? Is connecting bad?
Well, the shape looks terrible, but
I mean,
Yeah,
the shape
shape
is
is-
terrible, but this is not the time to worry about the shape.
I don't know.
I'm curious what was the plan if black connected, but black fell right into the trap. Disaster strikes, free call.
Yeah, and this corner was so big. Now,
Yeah, it's not just the corner as well. Like white can capture here, then white can close big on the top. Suddenly 30 points appear there. And even like after all that, white would still have another cut here. And then the territory would look like this. I mean, I know I
But
played
this
like
center-
three times for white, but I don't care. Look at this territory.
yeah, it's too good. You can make a face now. Yeah, I know
Okay.
black will be too flat and not enough points for sure. So black has to find a way to win this go. He has to win.
But the core threats are not in black's favor. Like white is the one who is super thick everywhere.
Yeah.
Is this big enough? Probably. If white captures,
No, it's not big enough. But what can you do? White can even fight the go.
black breaks. And the problem is that black can still live here later.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
So I think that's
You're
why
right.
white doesn't capture.
Mm.
Oh wait, white can capture
Maybe.
like this. White could capture here.
Nice.
Then black breaks, white takes the top. I don't know, you'd have to count.
Yeah, seems like white will be good anyway. Wow, this Tesuji was such a cool Tesuji. I mean, and I don't see any way to really answer the clamp.
Yeah, Pavol kind of imploded after that.
Yeah,
But I think the game was turning. The game was already turning before that. In my
You mean
feeling,
when yeah, in the
when
center-
white
the center
captured
part.
this in the center.
It's a bit weird that Falco allowed this. I don't know. But I feel like Ryan play with the Hane in P18, P14 after was already when he started to come back in the game.
Well, that's a beautiful sequence there by Ryan. And yeah, he's just chilling with this call, you know.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, everything to gain.
And also, if I'm not mistaken, black needs to move, no? You cannot just connect.
Yeah, it's a two-step call, you're right. Oh my god.
Oh,
So
yeah.
black plays here, white plays something, black connects. Then what?
Still a call.
This?
Yeah. S19. Yeah.
Wait.
So it's still a call in R19. Or some Seki. Okay, miss. No, it's not Seki. It is. No, it's not. Okay.
No,
my
no,
bad.
it's not Seki.
So still a call, yeah. But anyway, I think white will find a way to capture. This corner
white
is so
captured.
big. Okay. Wow, this is a cut threat.
Man,
When you lose
that is a sad
It's not.
core threat to have to play.
Yeah. It's not even big because white can still close everything. Can just sacrifice.
I mean, like we showed earlier, right? White plays Atari
Yeah.
from behind and Atari here and connects. So
It would be Gote, but he got the corner for free. I mean.
yeah, this would have been early. Like this would have been good enough if that corner was still, if that upper right corner was still black. But now this is like, I don't know, 20 points too little.
Let's see. If white wins this call, so that will be such a pain.
Yeah, white is in no hurry. White has threats. Still threat here at b4.
But yeah.
Oh, he decides to just eliminate it.
Okay.
That might be the decisive blow.
Yeah, black will end up with getting J17, sorry. And what else can you get in Sente before? Is there some other move you can get in Sente?
I want to play this one at least.
Yeah, E9, yeah.
But it's not so amazing. I mean, okay, white answers. We reduce 2 points. We go to the top.
Yeah, it's big.
Then he connects.
But now black can play D10 no? Instead of going top. It is Sente as well. No, it's not so great. Yeah, black has to play on the top anyway. It's getting really big. But is there really hope for this game? Ali.
We're gonna count and see. I mean, black lost center here, so white's gonna get to play on the top.
Really? No.
This... I feel like there's no point counting this. Look at how big this upper right became for white.
But look at the center. Look at the center also.
Yeah, I mean, the center stayed as big as it was. Let's go back 100 moves. Or a few hundred moves.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean, look at this.
But I think we have to check the part where black really mess up in the middle. But I really wanted for black to play this Toby 06. Come on, just play simple. You don't give a lot of strength.
But at this point, upper right is a corner with 3 black stones. And white kept all of the center. And got like 40 there. 50, I don't know, it's so big. And the compensation black got is this. 15 points on the right.
Wait, what is this score? Another score?
They're playing very fast now. I think they both know this game feels kind of decided. But how did this become a call?
Wait,
Ryan blocked max. Okay, Ryan blocked like the absolute maximum. And then Pavol made this ultra desperate call.
This score is not.
But this score is. I mean, when you're losing, it's better than. Any percent is better than 0%. But this is 0%.
You don't want to play Yosei like a small like an old puppy and lose by 20 points. You want to make some ko, die everywhere, and then you can resign. So the ko threats now.
L14 for black. L14 doesn't matter at the moment. Maybe after the ko it will be interesting. If Pavol makes a ko everywhere, maybe he forces a tie. Yeah, that's how it works in chess, right? Sometimes you're losing big, but if your opponent is not careful, you can get a stalemate. No such luck in Go.
Well, in chess they also try to win on time, so at least we don't do this in Go as well.
Oh, white made a bad exchange. You saw that? White played this ko threat, but since black can answer with f18, then now the ko is much less
it's much
expensive.
less. But wait, there is no Ishinoshita after.
Yeah, look, Pavel knows it's gonna be rough. He knows he can't afford to give anything. So even when white tries to give up the ko with this extension, black could connect now and win the ko. But it's just not big enough. White turns here, black captures, white takes points on the bottom.
Come on, it's not possible to do this. He had to take. I mean, it's quite big.
I just don't think I don't think this game is close enough. Like there is no big anymore. It's just the margin is too. Holy
I didn't expect this.
Dude, someone just donated $200.
Wow. Really?
What a Tesuji.
On the pet. Oh wow. Thank you so much.
Thanks, man. That's a crazy donation. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, bro.
He says greetings and support from America, Seattle. Also shout out to Freda, best Swedish Go player. Yeah, he's also like the only Swedish Go player, but yeah, we love. Actually, Freda was my roommate in Korea. He's one of my best friends.
Nice.
Wow,
Tesuji. That's yeah, a good name, I think.
Yeah, that was what was better, you think, the $200 or that Tesuji Ryan played in the upper right? Who wins number one Tesuji tonight?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Anyway, thanks a lot, man.
Much appreciated. So let's go back to the
we're not gonna bother counting, right? Yeah, I mean, look at the moves Pavol is playing.
Yeah, but that's where I get the most creativity, you know. He's so strong with this. Can you count for me?
Do I have to? Can't I just say that white is winning? Wait. I see something, dude. Really we play here, and we make a call. And let's say that this move doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And white connects, then we cut here.
Yeah. Actually, it's almost working, you know?
Yes, almost.
Chance. Dude, if Palco managed to cheat his way out.
Nah, I'd actually feel bad if he manages to trick Ryan here.
But there is absolutely no way. I mean, maybe he should have started with Atari on p5 before trying to cut. Like, just to get rid of the liberties first. Wow. At least he's trying.
How much money does Ryan win with this? I mean, it's a league, so for this win, Ryan is only gonna move up the standings in the league. He doesn't get any money yet. If he places in the top 3, he can earn some money. The first place is 500 bucks. That's Euro bucks, not American bucks. So
Yeah, let's not forget we play this league for the publicum also. We play for the publicum and for fame also a little.
but I mean, this was such a spectacular game for Ryan. I think he can feel very satisfied with especially after game 2, right? We said he had a terrible start there. And
Well,
then
to me, he had a terrible start here, but obviously Katago was saying it was close, so probably.
yeah,
just
but
a
it was different
misconception.
because that game he just had nothing, you know. He just died with gave that super
Yeah.
Konuki over, and then it was hard to do anything. But this time he gave a lot of points, but he kept like his win condition basically, where he has a
Yeah,
big
it's
center and thickness.
not many mistakes at least. He played really solid. That's impressive. So I guess he can play in our league, no? We can approve. It was a testing
I mean,
testing game.
a win in your first match,
Yeah,
it should be pretty happy for him.
and against Palco, I mean.
Thanks for the nice comment, PWH. Yeah, Pavel's still searching for his final chance here. Honestly, I've lost games where I was leading by this much against Pavel. With Pavel, it's not. He wants you to feel like, oh, come on, just give up already, resign, and start playing.
Yeah.
Like, be careless for 1 second is all it takes with Pavel. Then you will lose games which are unlosable. I've lost games where I had over 95% win rate against Pavel so many times.
Well, here it's actually pretty close. I mean, it looks kind of dangerous, no?
You just need to be careful with this.
This kind of coup. It's like a G16.
I mean,
G16 coup.
this, yeah, it's everything here is almost working for black, but it's just almost all of it.
Yeah. Someone say Paco is such an incredible fighter. Yeah, he's our best fighter.
There is also this connection, which, I mean, white connects, then there is this cut here, but it doesn't work. And anyway, it's not actually center. Like, white could answer here and then just give 1 stone. White is leading by enough. It's just Ryan has to be careful not to screw it up royally here.
Yeah, he's looking deep for something, but difficult.
Oh, he played it. Now Ryan has to choose. Ah, he just chooses to capture the top instead. Oh, that's
Yeah,
black lost
it's bigger
another.
actually.
Black lost another what there? Another 20 points.
But wait, is there something? No, but white can always give something. Actually.
White can capture here now. This cut doesn't matter. This cut doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's pretty much hopeless. Black has to capture the top, 2 stone on the top.
Can you hear us? Pavol, it's time to resign.
Let him try.
I'm just making it more epic for when he comes back and he's like, see, I told you guys I shouldn't have resigned.
Okay, first step.
Uh-oh.
We have a trade.
Wait. Danger.
But I'm not even sure white need to.
Danger.
Maybe white can give the 3 stone in the middle.
And white has to give the 3 stones in the middle now. No?
I
How to
think so.
answer?
Yep. But the top is so big also. I mean, black had like 15 points on the top.
Wait a
and now,
moment.
No, wait, it's 30 points on the top.
Dude, no way, wait, we need to count now. I mean, White didn't have to do this. White did not have to do this.
Yeah, but I feel, Jude, it cannot be. It cannot be. I'm sure White is still winning. Okay, so let's count.
Hey,
And
I also
okay,
think he's still winning.
They will do it for us, but
Wait, so now push here. And then take one stone.
you have to play C19 at some point.
Play C19. White connects.
And now K2 is the best move
back.
in the world.
Did it change anything? Doesn't look like it changed. I mean, don't forget M15. Oh yeah, there is still M15, right?
Black has what? Maybe 80 points? But let's not forget that White has like 20 more capture stone. 20
You know what this is like? This is like how in the end of a horror movie, the villain always comes back to life like for 1 second to give you one last scare. He's like, ah, almost.
It's exactly this, yeah.
Nah, but Ryan should still have this one in the bag.
Damn. What a game.
Can we vote Pavol as most exhausting player in Europe?
Yeah. Can be also most entertaining.
I mean, no, it's not a complaint. It's a plus.
Yeah, that's true.
41 captures for White.
Okay, so I think I counted Black like maybe 80 something, but I believe White does much more with the capture, the commie. Even visually, it seems like White has a lot.
Yeah.
On the territory. Yeah, I think Ali had the idea to invite Ryan. I'm answering a question of the chat. But
I'm not calling myself a genius. The chat is calling me a genius. I didn't say anything.
Pass.
Okay, so I think the margin is gonna be big on this one. It's not a Komi game.
Dead stones.
Yeah, they're counting. Okay.
White wins.
So 24.
24 and a half.
So yeah, Ryan win by 24 points and a half. So congrats, nice game.
Yeah,
and a nice match. I mean, 3 games. They were all quite crazy. I think the second one was the less maybe entertaining because it was kind of over, but still 4 points in the end.
Ryan was just charging up in the second game. I think in this game the opening was a bit dicey, but in the middle game I was very impressed with his play.
Yeah, it's really impressive. I'm hasty to play against him.
No man, now we need to take him down.
Yeah, of course. What did you expect?
I mean, we wanted him to win some games, so it's interesting, but we don't want him to win too much either. We need to defend the European pride as well. I want to go back to that Tsuji at R18 because I feel like that's where the game actually just blew open for White. Yeah, and the question is, What would happen if black just connected?
Hmm.
Ryan, I think Ryan is Canadian, but I think he lives in New York. Wait, he said maybe I need to ask him if we can have the post-game interview. But yeah, congrats to him. Well played games 1, game 3 especially. And GG to Pavel also, like as always, super stubborn. Didn't make it easy. Like he didn't make it easy. He never makes it easy.
Yeah, believe in the end. That's crazy.